Hello everyone, this is One Press LP. I want to thank you guys all for supporting me for 2 years, and thank you for all those who have subscribed to me, has watched my videos, has suggested a video, has tweeted about me, stuff like that, you know. Anything that's sort of helped me along my journey for 2 years, and hopefully in the future. But last week I uploaded the video, which you guys comment below questions for you to ask me. And I will answer them now. So I guess we'll start off this here question answering thing. And we'll start off from the first comment then. So the first comment was from Pika Rose. And I was asked, what LP would you ever to watch? Now, I watch a lot of Let's Plays. And I technically love a lot of Let's Plays in that case. And I can literally give us to a variety of Let's Plays. I give us to Josh Jackson for Ocarina of Time, Rayman Origins, of course, Super Genius for like Resident Evil 4, Donkey Kong Country Returns, Italian 2 games for his Majora's Mask LP. Versus, I'm not too sure if I count that as an LP or not, but if they are there, they're a great series. I can give them to the Runway Guys for the Mario Party LPs. The Mario Bros LP, you know, NCS, Congress Bob Verde, Proton John. Like, Proton John Superman LP is a great LP, don't get me wrong, except it's not finished yet, so I can't really give that there to it. But from if you were to watch, I would actually have to give the Chuck Conroy's Pokemon Crystal, based on the fact that if you watch Pokemon Fire Red before it, and then you start watching Pokemon Crystal, you will see how much she has improved from that series, because the bios, like the Pokemon bios, are a lot more sharper and cleaner and much more, I don't know, what's the word I'm trying to look for? You mean like a lot more detailed, I guess. I'm just not sure what word I'm trying to think of there, but like his commentary was improved. He had a lot, like a lot more editing techniques, a lot more editing skills, I guess. That LP, everything he did that LP just seemed a lot more. It just seemed like Pokemon Fire Red times 10. And of course, the LP had some fantastic moments in it, such as the shiny coughing, the what else was there? Eevee, or not Eevee, Fanfy, sorry, and Growlithe, of course, you know, and then just some great commentary all through it. So I'm really happy with that LP. So I'd probably give out there to Pokemon Crystal, and it really was my favourite to watch. Next question is Blue Yoshi 44. What is your first name? And I was expecting this question to be asked by one of you actually. My name is Niall. It is spelled Niall, and it is an Irish name, and which sort of suggests where I'm sort of from. But yeah, that's my first name, so I guess I'll take care of that question. Next question is from 8-Bit Sonic 1. He asked which LP or which Let's Player inspired you to start making videos. Mine was Italian Toucans with a little smiley face after it. This question is pretty interesting because I could technically say lots of Let's Players have inspired me to start making videos. I suppose it's for Let's Play videos. If it's for best moments, of course, it'll be the Runway Guys, I guess. But for Let's Play videos, I would actually have to give it to a variety of Let's Players, because Chugga, Proton John, NCS, Josh, Toucans, Lucajin, Donavels, Super Genius, Pickle, the list goes on, and I'd listen all off, but I would probably have to go for Chug Connery, because he sort of was the first LP I sort of watched, and he was sort of the one who got me introduced to LP community, and I would probably go for Chug Connery, I guess, if that's the case. Next question is from the Super Mr. E1. He asks, where are you from? Your accent suggests European. And yes, you're technically right that I am from Europe. Of course, if you remember from my last question, or that's what my name is, and if you picked up that Irish name, which is to suggest I'm from Ireland. Technically Northern Ireland, but I just like to say Ireland, so I am in that sort of general area. I'm not going to say whereabouts exactly, just in case I have some stalkers out there, but we'll just leave it there. Next question is from Takan Newba. I'm sorry if I got the name pronounced wrong, but he has 3 questions. Out of the 3 Runway Guys, who do you like the most? This question was asked a few times. I like all 3 of them. To be honest, you know, I mean, like, Proton John's got witty remarks, Chuck Connery's got the freakouts, while NCS is standing in the background, but he does provide some good moments in the entire thing. I would probably have to give it to Proton John though, just because of he has got the most random moments. I will guess. Like, I mean, he does come up very witty remarks. I love his friendly rivalry with Chugga. I'm not the extremist who goes that he should die or anything. I just think that's a good rivalry between them two, and it's a good spirit too. So I don't know. Like, there's some people out there just take it far too seriously. It's just a friendly rivalry with two friends. So I really do enjoy the rivalry, and I just like Proton John probably the best of them. Just by a slight amount, I guess, but just by comments he makes through videos and just witty remarks he makes is great. And the second question he asked is, which of the three Runway Guys did you subscribe to first? It was probably Chug Conroy, actually. It was the first one I sort of discovered. Second one, I would give it to probably NCS, and third was Proton John. But I probably subscribed to Proton John and NCS roughly about the same time anyway, so... But it was Chug Conroy I subscribed to first. Third question is, what made you decide to call it the channel Press LP? This question actually answered by LP Janitor X. Actually, he gave the answer to the third one, which actually is the correct answer, you mean, though. Because on Chug Conroy's reveal channel, for our reveal video for the Runway Guys, he had a list of made up names for the channel, I guess. So you're trying to think of a name for it. Yes, he put Proton John with press start to LP, let's play crossover, stuff like that there, and then Chug comes up with, I got it, press L to P, and that is basically how I came about it. Originally we called press L to P, but that channel was already taken. And interesting little fact, actually, I got a private message from the original owner of press L to P. He said, if I wanted the channel, I can have it, but I said there's no point because, like, I've already gotten far enough for this channel. I don't think it's just I don't think it'll benefit me to change over the channels now. But I thought it was very nice of him that just to offer me a channel. But I said he'd keep it, just do whatever he wants with it. So I have nothing against the guy. Like, he seemed like a very nice guy, like, for offering a channel. So I'm not going to give anything against him. Like, so it was just a case of me being too late to the mark to make press LP. But I didn't want press LP just because I was thinking of right, well, just think of something here before the press LP. That's the one. So there you go. Next question is from D12 Disease. He asked, do you plan to make best moments of other LPers? Now, this here one is pretty interesting because I don't really know, actually. The Runway Guys and Versus seem to be the big ones I'm doing at the moment, but I'm not too sure if I'm going to branch out to other series, because first off, it does use up quite a bit of time to make best moments for Runway Guys and Versus alone, along with top 10 moments. I mean, have my own LPs, so it is kind of a little bit interesting there. I don't know if I plan to do any other best moments of other LPers. I guess open to opinion, or open to, you know, like, I don't know. It's just, I'm not too sure if I will or not, just because I don't want to put extra work on me, and I don't want, but at the same time, I just don't want to make it look like I'm neglecting with other LPers. But I don't know. We'll see. I still do I am in the collaboration for Great Moments in LPing, so I advise you guys check out, which does like moments from all other LPs. Like, it's pretty good. I've got 4 videos on it already, and out there I do show off other LPers, like. So I guess you can go check out that their channel if you want to see me doing some other Let's Play moments. I've got a playlist on my channel which shows off all the videos I've made for that collaboration channel, so if you want to check that out. So I sort of do best moments for other LPers, but not like for episodes or series wise, but they're just wee moments there if you want to check them out. The next question is asked by the Shapeshifter 100. He asks, what was the first game you've ever played? Probably will be Super Mario Bros, because I think everyone just plays Super Mario Bros eventually one time in their life. But the first game I actually played probably will be Super Mario Bros, but never really did well at it. So I'll text my further, because the first game I ever completed was probably Mario 64. Because I was a bit older at that stage. I got sort of Mario 64 was a bit easier to complete, I think, than the than the other Mario games. But yeah, the first game I ever played was Mario Bros. I still enjoy it. Like I still go back to it all the time. But yeah, that's probably the first game I ever played. Next question is asked by Rick Pryxel, I think. Pryxel, I don't really know. I'm sorry if I pronounced your name wrong here. But he asked, do you plan to play the Runway Guys? No plans at the moment. However, I would love to play the Runway Guys, but of course you know where I live, and most of the conventions I go to is in America, so I'll go to America to get to the convention to meet up with them. And then if I meet up with them, I'm not sure if I will get a chance to play with them. So I have no plans to play them at the moment, but if I ever had a chance to take it, if I ever had a chance to play them, Runway Guys, I would take it. You know, like I've nothing. Like I would love to play them. I think it'd be a great experience and it'd be great fun. So I'd love to do it, but I have no real, you know, intention at the moment to be in the future videos for them yet. There's no plans known. So yeah. Next question is from Puggy Fanchick, and she asks, how did you come across the Runway Guys in the first place? Basically, it was Jill Conner who goes with his reveal video. There was talks on Twitter with him revealing the Runway Guys. You mean like he sort of like saying, I'm going to release a collaboration challenge. He made put on John and NCS. Then he had a reveal video up, and I watched that, and that's of course I got my name. And then I basically was just eagerly anticipating their first video ever since their reveal video was up, and then I watched the first video and I just basically loved it. So yeah, basically was a pretty straight enough answer there. Next one is by Raiku927. He asked, how do you feel about the Runway Guys tournaments? I guess this is in retrospect of me not doing any best moments for tournaments. The reason why I do not do best moments for tournaments is basically because I just find it sort of like filler content. Not in a bad way, because filler can still be good, you know. So like, I just don't do best moments of Runway Guys tournaments just because, well, and other filler, just because I want to take a wee break from the main series, like. So I just want to get a wee bit of a break, you know, just to refresh myself, because I don't want to be overworking myself. But in terms of Runway Guys tournaments, I really do enjoy them because it gives a chance for like people who only subscribe to Chugga, NCS, and Pro Dungeon. It gives them a chance to see other LPers in the community. It gives them a chance to be in the Runway Guys, you know, and it basically is a good way to get new LPers known, I guess, to those who don't really know about them. But they also have great moments in them, like the fight against Tyler and Josh Jackson in the Super Smash Bros. Tournament was absolutely brilliant. There's some fantastic fights and some fantastic matches, like Josh Jackson against Lukagen and the Mario Tennis was fantastic as well, actually. You know, there's some very, very good, it just seems like a really friendly competition, and I really do enjoy them, so I've nothing against them, just take a breaks during them, just to refresh myself, you know. Next question is from BFEO1, who asks, who's your favourite Runway Guy, because mine is male. I've already answered this before, which was Proton John, just by a slight amount. And next question is by Weckwolf38, who asks, have you ever heard of a Tails game? I'm assuming this is because of the my affection for Xenoblade that's shown in last week's video, but I have heard of the Tails games. I've heard of Tales of Symphonia, I think that's what it's called. I've heard of them, but I've never really played them, so I have no idea what they're like, but I have heard of them. Anyways, next question for him is, what has been your favourite versus by attacking toucans? I do love Luigi's Mansion Versus by Josh Jackson and the Tag Toucans, and I really am enjoying Mario Galaxy Versus, but just that nostalgia factor, and probably just the fun I've had watching it was probably at the Project Stingray, aka Super Mario Sunshine Versus, because that it was the first thing. It was basically the first versus that started it all, and it basically has been like, you know, it really just brought about versus, and sort of just was like, it just basically was the start of everything for versus, and of course it had fantastic moments in it. I mean, like I'm eating old man, Tyler's screaming, Tyler's moaning, which I'm surprised I really did enjoy. That sounds so weird. You know, and it had fantastic moments. Josh Jackson get last track coming by about 0.0022 of a second. You know, everything was just fantastic in that versus, and I really did enjoy it. I am watching Mario 64 versus. I'm hoping it'll be just be as good as Mario Sunshine versus, and I'm really enjoying it, so that's good. And next question he asks is, what has been your favorite Runway Guys project? It's been a good one. I would probably go with Mario Party 2. I do think that I do think they're a lot more like themselves during Mario Party games and the party games. Because like in 2D platformers are like the like Smash Bros or Mario Bros Wii or what else is it on Kirby, to try to be unintentional, like how to say it, like unintentional jerks to each other. But in the party games, they can be jerks to each other because it basically is they have to win it. So like that's why I do enjoy about it, because like the jerk side isn't brought about just by competitive nature. It's just brought about because you have to be competitive in that game, like, you know what I mean, like, instead of just like in cooperative games, they have to work together, but they sort of like be jerks to each other just because they can. You know, but in Mario Party 2, like in the Mario Parties and Forza Street, of course, they have to be sort of jerks to each other, so that's why I enjoy it. So, yeah, but Mario Party 2 was probably my favourite, because I just enjoyed that one. Like, it was better than Mario Party 1, I think, because Mario Party 1 was just them starting out, and it was sort of like a little bit, not really awkward, but just a little bit, they were starting off, and they really had to sort of get grips of what they were doing, and, I think with Mario Party 2, they actually had everything sorted out, and it basically was a fun little project they did. I really did enjoy it, and I just love watching the winner of every single board today. Next question is from Fernando98322, who asked basically some of the same questions. Your Runway Guy, Proton John, I've said. Your Runway Guy's project, I've already said Mario Party 2 there. And the third question asks, what's your favourite Runway Guy moment? This question is pretty interesting, so I don't really know. I do love a lot of moments, actually. I love the game from Proton John Mario Party 1. I love I Am an Asshole song, you know, from Mario Bros Wii. There's so many good moments. Like The What I'm Missing from Mario Party 2. Mr. Elmo, of course. Hidden Block, Mario Party 2, even like the Waluigi voice out of Fortune Street. There's so many moments to choose from. I'm just trying to think of what really stood out, actually. I actually probably enjoyed, like, of course there's Yeah Coffee, but I also enjoyed King of the World from Little Big Planet. I'm actually kind of surprised it wasn't voted as like higher up the list than it should have been, because I thought that would be actually higher up the list, but whatever. I would probably have to give it to Game out of Mario Party 1 by Proton John, actually, because it just seemed perfect in my opinion. I didn't know what it was about it. It just seemed like it basically was Proton John racing out, and everything related to Proton John's rage is just fantastic. And yeah. So I'll probably give it to Game then. Next question is from Can You Say This? They ask, I'm thinking about being a Let's Player. Can I ask when you started Let's Play, did you have any problems with editing and making sure the video is not taken down due to copyright stuff? When I started Let's Playing, editing was not really much of a bother, because I actually used Windows Movie Maker, which basically is just used just for, basically it's just this, all was used for was just video and singing commentary. That's all they needed to do on it. Since I started using Sony Vegas now, Pokemon Crystal is actually kind of a lot of work editing now, because I've got so much things going on the screen. I got outros to do, I got intro going on, I got commentary, I got music going on in the background. There's a lot of things going on like another Let's Play, so that's kind of most problem I have editing with it. But once you get sort of into it, it does become a little bit repetitive, and you do get better at it, so it isn't that much of a bother, I guess, So editing Let's Plays is not that much of a bother once you get used to it. It does take me a while to get used to, but once you get used to it, it isn't that much of a problem. The main concern, I think, when you're starting off Let's Playing is just to make sure your commentary and the video sync together. If you're doing live, and commentary, if you're doing post commentary, you can comment over it, so commentate over it, so it isn't too hard to sync. But if you're doing live commentary, just make sure your video syncs with the game, and I would also advise make sure that the game quality that you're recording is at least seeable. You mean like you don't want to have like pixely like video quality. I mean I do admit I have used Mario Galaxy. I did the Mario Galaxy video response series, which you might remember when I took down so hard because I didn't really enjoy it after a while. Because I really just got annoyed with it after a while. But that quality was recorded by camcorder, but the quality was like seeable. So at least as long as the video was seeable or the game footage is seeable, I think you'll be fine. But yeah, just make sure you get the video synced up with the audio first when you're editing. That's basically is your first main concern. And after that, once you get used to that, I think you can just basically add different effects in if you want. You can start playing around video. It isn't too hard editing Let's Plays, so don't be distracted by editing problems you might have. Just don't be going too hard in editing for your first LP. Just take it easy. Like the Pokemon Yellow was just at least we relaxed LP I did. Copyright stuff, don't really worry about that too much. Most Nintendo games seem to be fine on the like on YouTube, and so is most Xbox games and even PS3 games. But do not do games which have like copyrighted music in it. That would be my advice, or else even like the Kingdom Hearts games have a bit of trouble sometimes. I think just make sure you don't use copyrighted music, and you should be fine. Video game music is fine as well. Actually, you can use video game music. It's no problem. Just make sure you don't have like copyright music like by by artists out there. And if you do plan to do it, about 5-10 seconds of it, because I think you can get away with that. But don't worry about too much about copyright stuff. Just make sure you do just do video, or like I would advise doing Nintendo games because they really seem to be like they seem to have no problems with Let's Playing, and they even did like a Let's Play of Xenoblade Chronicles, even though it's just sort of showing off the game. So it wasn't really Let's Play, so they showing off the game, but they did support it, but they do support Let's Playing, like, so I'm not really I'm not going to say that copyright stuff isn't too hard. So yeah, or isn't like too much of your big concerns. Just so I think you should be fine if you just concentrate on getting the video synced of your commentary for the start, and then just go with the flow. Next question is actually by Call Me LB or Call Me Lboy. What color is your favorite color? Hippopotamus. My favorite color, I would probably give it to red. Actually, in fact, I'm actually wearing red top now. Actually, I don't know. I just like red. I don't know. Probably because I have a team that I support, which wears red. So I'd turn North down my favorite sport team, I guess. But yeah, I do actually like sport, by the way. But actually, seriously, what's the game you have most fun playing? Now, this question is very interesting because I love a lot of games. First off, I'm going to say I'm not going to give it to Xenoblade because Xenoblade is more of an experience, and it's more of an emotional sort of, not really emotional, but sort of like it drives your emotions to play the game. Like, it isn't really like a fun game. It's more of a it's sort of like you're just related to the characters, sort of the way you want to just play the game for them. You mean sort of, I don't know what way to describe it. Do you know what I mean? But for fun factor, there's a lot of fun games out there. Like I immensely enjoy Mario 64, so I do. I think it's one of the most fun games ever to play. But Mario Galaxy 2, I'd probably give out there one for the favorite Mario game in the series. Zelda games are fun for me to play. I love playing Ocarina of Time all the time, and I love playing Skyward Sword. There's just so many games I'm really interested. But Sonic Generations actually was a blast. I actually had a blast playing Sonic Generations actually on the 360. I was just trying to think what game I had most fun playing. Actually, I might just give it to Smash Bros. Melee, because that game just lasted me like for years. I mean, it was just the game that lasted me on the GameCube forever, and I just played it so much. I played Brawl quite a bit, but I just think I played Melee so much more, and I just loved it. Like, it basically was the game you had to own if you had a GameCube, and it was just absolutely a blast to play. Fun to play with friends, fun to play with just by yourself even. It was just a blast. So I probably give it a Super Smash Bros. Melee. And next question is, the last question is from Milan the Villain 01. Is your LP sound more easily influenced by individuals or groups? I'm more influenced by groups like Hellfire Communications, Brain Scratch, tons, SGB likes to play, etc, etc. I would probably go with individuals actually. Like individuals, I'd probably go for a more relaxed LP style, like NCS, Josh Japson even. Actually, to go as far as there is with Stackass, Hal Diamond actually. Yeah, he's very laid back, you know, he just sort of like he lays back, cup of tea, or a glass or something, just sort of lays back and just records the footage and just goes, yep, let's have fun. But I do use some of the editing aspect. Like I'm intrigued so much by editing footage. Like I love Chuck Connery's style. I love Attack 2 style of editing so much, which probably is a sort of background to why I love editing Pokemon Crystal as much as I do. Because I just like having a video that has all these different effects happening. So it's sort of a mixture between the relaxed style of NCS, Josh Japson, and Hal Diamond, with the editing style of Chuck Connery and Italian 2 Guns, I guess. Sort of, not as editing intensive, but sort of in the way of editing as them. But yeah, I guess that basically is all my questions, and I've been talking for about 26 minutes. Wow. Yeah, I was actually not expecting me to record that for this long. But I want to thank you guys for everyone who has left a comment below. Thank you guys for supporting me for 2 years, and it's been a blast just uploading videos for you. I've uploaded, jeez, how many videos I've uploaded? Let me check real fast here. I've uploaded 230 videos. Wow. Well, since this video, this probably be I'll probably delete that our last video from last week actually, just because it's a little bit irrelevant now. But 230 videos been out. It was absolutely kind of incredible. I want to thank you guys so much just for supporting me over the years. Thank you guys so much for supporting me, for supporting my collab channel actually, Great Moments LPing. Actually, thank you guys for supporting that channel as well. I'm having a blast being a part of that, you know. Thank you guys for following me on Twitter, thank you guys for commenting on my videos, thank you guys for watching my videos, thank you guys for viewing my videos, liking my videos, everything you do to support me. I am so grateful to you guys, and I really am so grateful. But here's to another year, I guess, and here's hoping that we just keep getting stronger and stronger. So thank you guys for watching this lengthy sort of video, but yeah, thank you for 2 years, and here's the next view. See you later.